why we are here, why we do what we do. You know, I think it's surprising how much of the time people often forget about why. Every day people go through the motions, and in the case of fundraising for a university, you ask somebody why, and they say to raise money. Well, raising money doesn't answer the question why. The money raised is simply a result. I'm talking about our purpose, our cause, our belief. What is it? The reason we are all here today is because we share the same belief. We believe that Georgetown University is and should forever be recognized as a premier institution of global higher learning, advancing the cause of knowledge not for itself, but for the betterment of humankind. We believe this is true because despite our gap in age and generation and experience, Georgetown has taught us all the same thing. This is because the values of Georgetown haven't changed since 1789. Hell, the values of Georgetown haven't changed since Jesuit priests Andrew White and John Gravener arrived in Maryland in 1634, the first Catholics to come to the New World. We believe in men and women for others. We believe in educating the whole person. We believe in thinking differently. We believe in changing the status quo. If Georgetown were like everyone else, it wouldn't be Georgetown. So when continuing this question of why, we have to ask, why is philanthropy important in the student experience? Well, I'm proud to say that the 1634 Society is quickly becoming the answer to that question. In my organization, I'm proud to say that our trustees dedicate countless hours of their time, not just because they like what we are doing, or because we're telling them to do so, but because they believe what we believe. We are dedicated to securing and protecting the future of Georgetown by creating a virtuous circle between the students, current students benefiting from philanthropy, and the alumni who generously give to make our experiences possible. In this fashion, we are making this a tradition of giving the Georgetown way. In doing this, we are educating students on the importance of philanthropy and forging the next generation of alumni leaders. That is why, in many ways, what you all are doing as class ambassadors mirrors the work of 1634 trustees. Essentially, we are building this groundwork now to become the next generation of leaders following the trail you all have laid. In our own groundwork, 1634's groundwork, is being laid as we speak by young professionals who choose to come back and work to pursue this mission. By young professionals like Scott Fischeri, who we just all heard. By my two fellow 1634 board members, John Kinchelian and Ronald Damer, and our board members Jeff Douglas and Christina Dupre, who are abroad at the moment. By our 40 trustees who are working to make their dreams a reality. And that number, 40, is still growing. We just conducted 34 interviews over the past 3 days out of an applicant pool of 50 students for our spring semester recruiting cycle. For an organization that is in its second semester of existence, we're off to a record-breaking start, quickly becoming the premier leadership society on Georgetown's campus. While I'm confident in saying that in the next 3 to 4 years, the 1634 Society will be the next corp or credit union-like institution on campus. Our outreach and influence is quickly spreading throughout campus and the Alumni Association. In the fall semester, we partnered with the Corp and the Center for Social Justice to create the Hoya Humanitarian Award, a small scholarship given to a Georgetown student who has given back tremendously to the Georgetown community. This award will continue on for generations to come and is presented on homecoming weekend. We have partnered with Alumni Career Services, co-sponsoring all of their student-focused events, helping with marketing and ramping up student attendance. As a result, participation in these alumni career-related events has risen to record-breaking numbers as well. We also have big plans for the spring semester. Our organization will be launching a series of head-style talks called Ignite Talks, bringing alumni back to campus in order to speak to students on how their time at Georgetown has influenced their life, their values, and their careers. We will be launching the student portion of the capital campaign for Georgetown, aiding you all in your efforts to raise money, as well as continuing to visibly demonstrate to undergraduates the power of alumni. One this year has shown double-digit percentage increases from the same point from last year. We will also be launching a multimedia campaign this spring with a new website that will hopefully be launching in the future. We're able to use the power of media to connect students and alumni with Georgetown like never before. We are utilizing social media outlets such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr to connect alumni and students in totally new ways to Georgetown. However, what I'm most excited about is filming a cinematic quality video, telling a story of students and alumni from around the world, showing people how vastly meaningful our network has become since our founding in 1789, and helping realize the potential for even stronger ties in the future. Using videos as a medium for conveying our message will aid in transforming how the student experience is used and created. This will build stronger ties, almost like family, among the Georgetown community, connecting alumni everywhere more strongly to what is taking place on the hilltop today. These are our goals, and I'm confident that we can achieve them. But those are just the results. Let's focus on the process. That is also something about which I'm very proud. In the 1634 Society, we have a very open management style. If our trustees have a good or innovative idea, we want them to pursue it. Being very project-oriented, our trustees are able to take responsibility and ownership from day one, allowing them to follow an idea from start to finish. This allows for their dreams and ideas to become a reality. In the process, we have inspired our trustees to dream and know that if they want something in life, they need to fight for it. We have taught our trustees that there is a difference between leaders and those who lead. Leaders make plans, leaders manage, leaders delegate, but those who lead inspire others. Those who lead inspire others to take action for their organization, not to take action for their organization because someone told them to, but to do it for themselves and their personal values. In the case of Georgetown, those who lead know that their actions are the start of a legacy that continues once they set foot on the hilltop. For our trustees, Georgetown is a magical place, and that magic will never change. All we can do as students and alumni who lead is to connect others who maybe have been disconnected from that magic to feel it again. We want to show alumni that haven't been to Georgetown in years that the passion to be connected with this school's past and future is alive and well. In this way, our work mirrors of what you all are doing to engage your classmates who haven't been back to Georgetown in years, or perhaps maybe haven't been. I'm not sure if any of you were on campus for the launch of the Campaign for Georgetown in October, but it was an experience that I will never forget for the rest of my life. I remember running around nonstop, delivering invitations to students, delegating tasks, and trying to make that weekend something that both students and alumni would never forget. It's funny, I had to give a speech similar to this one, introducing Bill Clinton via simulcast in front of some pretty prominent alumni, and then run to a midterm directly after I had barely studied for it. Well, that weekend changed me. It inspired me to work harder than I ever had before. Sitting in the National Portrait Gallery in a room full of people who have achieved the kind of success that I've dreamt about achieving my entire life, but at the same time, never forgetting the role Georgetown played in bringing them that success, helped me realize that my hard work thus far has put me on the same road to follow their example. Because I know that now that I'm here, Georgetown will forever be a part of me. Listening to President DeJoy's speech that night and speaking with some of the distinguished guests at my table, I came across another revelation. And that's, in life, some of the most successful people of all time are those who dare to dream. Those who dare to go where others were afraid of entering. And this is exactly what Georgetown has done since its founding, daring to dream. And today, we all continue on that mission, challenging what has come before us with driving vigor to go further, thrusting Georgetown to greater things, helping realize the dream that our founder John Carroll had, helping realize the dream that Jesuit White and Draper had when they first set foot on the shores, helping realize our destiny, propelling Georgetown in the future for generations